introductions continue as Chicago Bulls just came onto the floor in front of yet again another sellout crowd. Team Ferry's open. The drive, Bobby fills. It's punched away. 4 on the shot clock. 2. And with 1 second left on the clock, it'll be Cleveland ball. And Mike for
Chris Mills, he's actually become a pretty good defensive player.
Jordan with the penetration. Michael Jordan open scoring. Pamplona. Pippen. Longley just back from the injury. Left-handed jam by the 7-2 Australian. Defense. Bulls, of course, one of the probably the most talented defensive team in the league. 6-3 Bulls. Pippen drains the 3.
Well, we've said it before. When Scottie Pippen shoots like that from the perimeter, he's unstoppable.
Into an early deficit. Brandon splitting the defense, blocked by Jordan, and the foul is called on Michael.
That was a great crossover move by Brandon, but I think that Michael got all ball on that. Michael doesn't usually react unless he has good reason. Beautiful crossover move right there. Michael just shows his athletic abilities, comes up, gets all ball from behind.
Sure does.
Shows his frustration.
Man. Ferry keeps it alive, but the rebound is stolen back by Jordan from the free throw line. Raising his defensive level, helping Scottie Pippen on that play. Scottie Pippen just decided not to make the pass and launch it at 75% of the best team since November. You probably have this right. You know about Chicago. You've heard about the Orlando Magic. And you may even have heard about the team from the great Northwest, the Seattle Supersonics. But who are these guys? The 4th best record since November 16th in the NBA, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kind of struggling to find a place with the Cavaliers.
Well, I think he's definitely better at the 2-guard position.
Michael Cage is not defending Dennis Rodman. Now, how about this? You said there was probably research on this.
Hey, I think I would keep the little male logo with the sunburst on it. See the little sunburst out there?
Yeah, see the sunburst.
I have no idea what that means, but I do know what that means. That's
Yes.
a significant reason to keep that one.
Isn't the male symbol doesn't change? Marley. Cage boxed out again, and Rodman and Cage are now mixing it up. Down at the other end, they're being split up by both of the officials. Well, we said this might be an interesting matchup. Rodman's had by far the best of it so far.
Well,
We'll see if that has anything to do with the future.
They both have all the tricks. They both grab, they both hold, they both act. They're both excellent rebounders, and that's bound to happen. Michael Cage is a little bit frustrated.
A double streak. Bulls have won 34 in a row at United Center going back to last year. That is Jordan at his best, and count the basket and give him the free throw. That's a 5-point Bulls lead. Pippen has an open lane to the basket just as we're giving some good pub to Chris Mills.
Because it keeps them close and allows them to play their game.
Look at Mills right in Jordan's face, forced him to his right, and Michael said,
That's beautiful defense, Bob.
Jordan and Pippen not exactly on Sunday's pace. 18-84. Pippen against Mills, now Ferry on him. They got the switch. 6 to shoot. Oh, they couldn't find anybody but number 23. Jordan with his first basket of the second half. Mills kept it alive, but it goes to Longley. Open man Harper, he's been feeling it. Not now. Rodman out rebounding Cage, and Cage had the position. Rodman with a long shot. Now Harper with the offensive board. The foul in the basket, and the Bulls are asserting their dominance.
Nobody. Danny Ferry is going to help on Scottie Pippen right here, and he needs to release back to the basket once Chris Mills has Pippen covered. Because Dan Marley here is defending Rodman. He can't get out and defend Michael Jordan. Danny Ferry needs to release right now, get back and pick up Rodman. Dan Marley's in no man's land, and that's the last thing you want to leave next to Steve Kerr.
Margin down to 8 seconds. Jordan kicks it to Pippen, who this time is left alone. and he knocks down the triple, and Scotty has 11. Defended by Ferry. Doesn't get the roll, but Rodman gets the tip. That's 15 rebounds. Harper's trying to stop Ferry, so Ferry has the size advantage there. But Harper runs around him for the steal. To Jordan. Against Marley. Soaring. Danny Ferry has 8 in the period. Bill's trying to defend Pippen, the double team. Harper. Kukoc, 13 on the clock. Open man, Pippen. Marley ran right by him. That's a triple.
Well, Marley right there thought Pippen was going to shoot the 3, but that's not bad D. Trying to make him put it on the floor.
And Crotty into the game right on it. Kukoc in the corner. That's a triple. This is the biggest lead of the game.
Bulls defense, which is so good. The pick and roll gave him fits.
Kukoc with the interior pass and the beautiful shot. Gets past 2 players. One bounce pass too many because Wennington was in his way. Harper. And the foul. Oh, the Bulls starting to blow it apart. Interestingly enough, Milwaukee beat the Knicks at Madison Square Garden.
Well, the Knicks are struggling right now, as is Indiana. 2 teams that have a lot of expectations coming out of the East.
Oh, they left Kerr alone. Money. Percentage, that says it all.
Let's see why somebody left him. They came to double down on Pippen. Okay, and they rotated to Wennington. I'm going to let Wennington shoot a 2 from 18 feet all night before I leave Steve Kerr. You know, and that's really the first good look that Marley's had at threes tonight. You look at the box score tomorrow and see that he's missed 4 3-pointers. But that's the first good look he's had. And
tough-minded.
Right here, Jordan's telling him right there, you better get out of my face, rookie. And then Wennington nails him with a back pick. Here he is telling him something. You know, you better get away from me, Rook.
Ooh, look at that elbow.
Ooh, he learned that from Barkley. Then Wennington comes up and sets a back pick. But campaigning for Bobby Sir to take his place. He is a tremendous athlete.
Kukoc with an easy dunk at 6'10". 4:23 to go in the game, and the Bulls have blown it open.
I've had to drop them down to about number 7 this week.
Number 8, Dickie Simpkins gets in, and that's kind of lighting up the cigar. Jason and Magic, of course, that overload him with great points. Final, Chicago 102-76. Danny and I weren't quite finished with our commentary, but the buzzer sounded, so we're going to have to stop. 102-76. The Chicago Bulls have snapped Cleveland's 8-game win streak. And Dennis Rodman came in here tonight. He's giving his shirt away right at our table to a little kid who, watch this, is swapping jerseys with him. I'll help with that. And Dennis Rodman goes away with a little kid's jersey. Kevin Kiley.